54 out of 72, Vengeance Demon Hunter, Annihilator. Time for Kruul as an Annihilator. I've already completed this thrice, but I want a cleaner run, not using Light's potential. However, such a thing is beginning to look improbable, to say the least. So this is all about getting stacks of Voidfall so you can get your Meteor. The problem is, you only get that as a 35% chance of spamming Fracture, which, you know, you might get it, you might not, who knows. Another one of these mighty lottery specs. I do not personally understand, but yeah. Same with Metamorphosis, you get it from your Apex talent. And it's once again a chance based on soul fragments spent. I'm assuming at once. So basically, your whatchamacallit, your spirit bomb is better for that. So yeah, it feels really weird. But it does have the damage, barely. And I don't have the best gear, stat-wise, as in the secondary stats. Although it is tough to determine for this challenge what's good and what isn't. Alright, no Meteor proc just yet. There we go. So if you get that, it's actually good damage. But it's not damage that's the problem with this spec. It's mostly survivability. Stuff like you have 14% leech and you still can't really heal yourself. It's a bit strange to me personally. But what can you do? But when you do get a proc, life is really good. Nah, that's okay, I don't need to do anything, just keep those stacks on me forever. I love it. So I don't think I've beaten the 3 Infernals just yet. Also, I need to use another one of these or I'm dead to random Fel Resonation, which is the random nonsense AoE dealt by the Infernals. And I believe that was Infernal number 3 right then and there. Which is crazy. It tends to always happen right before the 3rd Infernal. It's probably confirmation bias or whatever it's called. But yeah. So the first one you tank with spikes, interrupt. And then, well, you'll need to sacrifice a bit of your damage. Oh, never mind. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, I don't want to use Light's potential again, that would defeat the purpose maybe. But it's a bit tricky otherwise. The second one you tank that way with spikes and Fiery Brand. And then we need to pray for some procs. Because I don't really have damage. That works, and that was actually a proc. So we should be good. still survived, and this should be GG. As long as I don't get thrown off the platform. There we go. Done without drums, done without lights potential. So it is doable. It's very painful. Because, well, flashbang incoming. It's painful because your procs are determined by chance. As in, you will proc something that will do massive damage, or you simply won't. And there's little you can do to control that. So the first one is Voidfall. You get 3 of these dudes, you plop a Meteor. You get it by spamming Fracture, your basic ability. 35% chance to get it. Okay. Then you also get it by Metamorphosis, which is a 2-minute cooldown, so it's pretty long. This reduces the cooldown. And you also get random procs from your Apex, which is a chance per soul fragment consumed, aka Soul Cleave or Sigil of Flame. Or Spirit Bomb, sorry. And yeah, so TLDR, it's up to chance whether or not you will get the damage. Somehow this damage distribution happened. It wasn't the same for my previous ones. Here's the gear. It is not the best, but it is what it is. Alright, so use these talents, especially these two. They might help a bit with the shielding, and this is one important thing to consider. Keep your Fiery Brand, which is a defensive, for when you have Sigil of Flame or Sigil of Spite. But for Kruul, you need to tank the first Annihilate with Demon Spikes, the second with Demon Spikes and Fiery Brand, the third one with Demon Spikes, Fiery Brand, and Metamorphosis. We managed to tank 4 of them because we got a proc of Apex. But you can interrupt, you can AoE interrupt, or well, you can imprison, I should say. You can interrupt and you can fear, basically. And yeah, you will just need to survive. And I recommend using Void Touch Drums, Lights Potential. Most importantly, Aldraki Reaver, because this guy doesn't even have 3 choices. You're just stuck with 2 of them. So yeah, it's a bit iffy. This is the armor reward. Looks decent enough. It's the Fel theme. Glaive's not included. But yeah, it's painful. Just do it with Aldraki. It's much easier to control and much easier to find the damage. Anyway, that was the Highlord's return as a Vengeance Demon Hunter, Annihilator.